Solomon Gilkey for the Little Johns, and it's going to be Javon Orr for the Bigelow Panthers to jump it up. Tip's going to be controlled by Bigelow to start the game. Trying to get the rules here. I'm being sent some texts about how they're going to play this game. 3-point shot there by number 1, Ethan Hall, misses everything, goes out of bounds. So Danville will have the ball out of bounds here. Alex Tippin will run the point for the Little Johns. Bigelow in a man-to-man. Shoemate with the ball, down to Solomon Gilkey at the top of the key. Back to Shoemate. He'll bring it out front and restart the offense. Shoemate over to Ethan Ellis. Ethan Ellis back to Solomon at the top of the key. Over to Alex Hilton. Alex looks inside, drives. Passes out to Ellis, looks at the shot, doesn't take it. Back to Hilton, now to Ellis. Ellis will restart the offense here. Little John's being patient here. Shoemate with the ball, drives in, drops it off to Hilton. Hilton takes it up and can't get it to go. Solomon with the rebound, misses the putback. Bigelow will bring the ball down the court now. As we said, the Panthers only dressing 6 tonight due to them being in the football playoffs still and a lot of their players still being on the active football roster. So Bigelow a little short tonight. Javon Orr misses, but it's knocked out of bounds by Danville. They inbound it to Orr. Orr puts it up, no good. Put back in there by Graylin Macon, the sophomore. Bigelow with an early 2-0 lead. Little John's moving the ball around here. Hilton with the ball at the top of the key. Inside to Hilton. Good catch by their Aiden, and he's going to draw the foul. Alex with a good pass to Aiden, made a good catch of it, went up and got the foul. And they're going to say it's on the floor. Little John's turn it over. Bigelow with the ball now. They'll bring it into the front court. Patiently moving the ball around the perimeter. Inside to Orr. He kicks it over to number 5, Kyler Jones. Now Orr with the ball. He drives. Puts up the shot. No good. Ethan Ellis comes away with the rebound. He'll kick it to Solomon Gilkey, and the Little Johns will push it up the court. Solomon back to Ethan Ellis at the top of the key. Ellis to Aiden Hilton. Aiden to Alex Tippin. Pardon me, Alex. Didn't mean to call your sister's name. Good pass there by Solomon into Alex, and Alex with the first basket of the night for the Little Johns. Ties the game up at 2 here with 12:46 to go in the first half. Remember, we're playing 2 16-minute halves here with the clock running the entire time. So Bigelow moving the ball around. Kyler Jones for 3, and he knocks it down. Bigelow takes the 5-2 lead here with 12:25 to go in the opening half. Little Johns, Aiden Hilton on the drive, gets it knocked away. Now it picks it back up to Ellis. Ellis to Shoemate. He drives in. Back to Ellis. Ellis inside to Solomon Gilkey. He'll give it to Tippin. Tippin with a short jumper, knocks it down. Alex with all 4 points for the Little Johns as they cut it to a 1-point game at 5-4. He looked to shoot it, and he thought he was going to pass it, but here come the Little Johns. Knocked away. Shoemate with the ball. Drives in, puts the layup up, gets it to go, and he's going to draw the foul. Good job there by Ethan Shoemate on the drive. 24, Brandon Morris gets the foul. That's his first. Little Johns claim a 6-5 lead here, and Ethan Shoemate will look to add the free throw. Free throw is no good. And, oh, gosh, he rebounded it, shot it back at his own basket. Wow. Aiden Hilton got it, put it back up. Wow, that was an interesting play there. Graylin Macon for Bigelow rebounded the missed free throw and shot it at the wrong basket, and luckily for Bigelow, he missed it. Aiden Hilton got it, tried to put it back in, couldn't get it to go, got it back, and then drew a foul. He's going to shoot 2. Hilton's free throw is no good, so they're doing free throws a little different tonight. If you miss the first one, you miss the second one. If you make the first one, you make the second one, they're saying. So, little different basketball here tonight. Bigelow with the drive. That's Ethan Hall, excuse me. Foul's going to be on Ethan Shoemate. That's going to be his first. And Ethan Hall's going to have 2 shots. Bigelow trailing 6-5 here. First half, 10 minutes to go. First free throw is no good, and so he won't get the second. Hilton with the rebound, pushes it up the court quickly. Loses the handle. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it remains with Dan. No, they're going to say it's Bigelow's ball. Looked like he pointed Danville's way, but then he changed his mind to Bigelow. So Panthers with the ball, trailing 6-5 here in the first half. 9:40 to go in the 16-minute half that they're playing. Bigelow moving the ball around. Ethan Hall for 3, knocks it down. Second 3 of the night for the Panthers as they claim an 8-6 lead over the Little Johns. Taylor Tippin with the ball. Alex Tippin with the ball. 4 points for Alex to lead the Little Johns. There's a turnover by Solomon. Gives it to Ethan Hall, comes away with it, pushes it down the court. Back to Moix. Over to Kyler Jones. He goes back. Hall on the drive. He'll lay it up. No good. Little hard rebound there by number 20, Javon Orr, who sticks it back in. Bigelow with a 10-6 lead now. Tippin with the ball over to Shoemate. Shoemate drives back to the middle of the court. Looking, passes it to Ellis. Little Johns trail 10-6 here in the opening half. Solomon pulls it up from 3, looks at it, but he passes it back, and there's going to be a foul on Kyler Jones of Bigelow. That'll be his first foul. Out of bounds here, and checking in for Danville is going to be Vicente Martinez, number 13. He's going to take the place of Aiden Hilton. Little Johns will have it out of bounds here on the near side. Ethan Ellis throws it into Solomon Gilkey, back to Ellis. Little Johns will set up their offense here. Martinez on the cut, gets the pass. He looked at the shot but pulled it back. Shoemate now with the drive. Inside to Tippin. Tippin a little too hard there. Shot it over the rim. No good. Rebound there by Bigelow's number 20, Javon Orr. Bigelow now moves the ball around here. 7:54 to go in the opening half, leading the Little Johns 10-6. Brandon Moix out. He'll pass it over to Kyler Jones inside to Orr. Orr back to Moix. Moix over to Hall. Hall again on the drive. Pulls up and gets this one to go. Ethan Hall, 5 points on the night to lead Bigelow, and they've doubled up the Little Johns here at 12-6. Tippin with the ball, top of the key, looking to set up the Little John offense. 7:20 to go here in the opening half. Reminder, we're playing 2 16-minute halves, so no quarters. Solomon on the drive, puts it up. Nope, they're going to wave it off. They're going to say the foul was on the floor. Kyler Jones will pick up his second foul. And Little Johns are going to have it out of bounds underneath the basket here. Checking in 21, Graylin Macon for Bigelow, replacing Kyler Jones. Kyler took a shot there to the mouth when Solomon drove. And Shoemate to take it out, sends it out front to Martinez. Martinez back to Solomon. Solomon's going to set it up at midcourt, or at top of the key. He drives to the corner. Back to Martinez, over to Tippin, to Shoemate. Shoemate with a drive. Kicks it over to Ellis for the 3. No good. Hit both sides of the iron but wouldn't go down. Or with the rebound for the Bigelow Panthers. 6:18 to go here in the opening half. Bigelow leading 12-6. Ball's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball, I think. No, they're going to give Danville a timeout. 30-second timeout for Danville. New scoreboards here at Danville this year. And we also had the dedication of the court to Steve Pfeiffer, current athletic director and longtime administrator here at Danville High School. Well deserved there by Mr. Pfeiffer. Martinez tries to get it inside to Solomon, kicked out of bounds. Danville will get the ball back there. Trailing here 12-6. Lobs it into Solomon. Solomon back to Shoemate. Back to Martinez, over to Ellis. Martinez drives, kicks it to Solomon. Solomon with a three-pointer, front iron, no good. Solomon gets his own rebound, drives in, passes it to Shoemate. Shoemate will pull it out. Now he'll drive inside. Reverse layup by Shoemate, no good, but I think he's going to draw the foul. I think it's going to be Graylin Macon with the foul. It is going to be Macon. That's his second foul, on Macon. Shoemate will go to the line again. He'll get one shot. He'll either make it or make both or miss it. Shoemate's free throws no good, so he'll get two misses there. Bigelow again, or with the rebound for Bigelow. Panthers moving it around the perimeter. Ethan Hall on the far side with it. Looks like a three and then decides against it. Passes it over to Macon. Macon to Orr. Orr looking inside, and he'll takes it back out to Moix. Moix over to Hall. Hall will just back it out. Bigelow taking their time here. 4:22 to go in the opening half. Double team there. And they're going to get a foul on Danville. Nope. Yeah, it's going to be on Danville number 13, Vincente Martinez. That's his first.
Vincente Martinez is first, Pete second.
Bigelow with the ball here at midcourt. Working it around patiently. Under 4 minutes to go here in the opening half. There's Hall. He beats Martinez on the drive. What a block by Solomon Gilkey, but they're going to say it's goaltending. They're going to say it hit the backboard first, and then Solomon got it, but it hit the backboard first, so that's a goaltend, and they're going to give Hall the basket. 7 points on the night for Hall as Bigelow leads 14-6 here with 3:30 to go in the opening half of action. Little John's moving around perimeter. Been a long scoring drought here for the Little Johns since they got the last two by Ethan Shoemate. Alex Tippin with the first four of the night, and then Shoemate had two, and we've not scored in quite a while now. Inside to Martinez. Martinez over to Shoemate. Shoemate fakes. Back to Tippin to Martinez. Over to Ellis in the far corner. Shoemate looked at the three, throws it inside to Tippin. He's going to be tied up by Macon, and it's going to be possession will remain with Danville. Kyler Jones checks back in for Bigelow. Aiden Hilton checks back in for Danville, giving Alex Tippin a blow. Two minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the opening half. Little John's trail 14-6 in the game here against the Bigelow Panthers. Little John's patiently moving the ball outside, trying to get it inside. There's Hilton at the three-point line. He's going to drive back out to Ellis. Ellis looks inside, but he gives it back to Martinez. Martinez to Ellis, and that's going to be a travel. That's going to be a travel on the Little Johns, and it's going to be ball back over to Bigelow here with 1:52 to go in the opening half. Bigelow up 14-6 over your Little Johns. Hall on the far side there for Bigelow. He leads them with 7 points. He'll give it to Kyler Jones. He looked at the quick three but decided against it. Inside to Orr. Orr drives inside over Hilton, and he'll get it to fall. Jalen Orr now with 4 points. Bigelow's pushed the lead out to 10 at 16-6 here with 1:25 to go in the opening half. There's Shoemake pulling up for three, back iron, no good. Solomon gets the rebound, puts it up, no good, but he's going to draw a foul. Graylin Macon's going to get his third foul of the night, I believe.
Fouls on number 21.
He will be on Macon his third. Solomon Gilkey's going to get 2 free throws.
Bigelow, number 32, Logan Scoggins.
Checking in for Bigelow, number 32, Logan Scoggins. Remember, Solomon's got fouled on the shooting, but it's going to be 1 for 2 here. He'll either make both of them, and he got it, so he'll get 2 points there. So that'll cut it to a 16-8 lead. Alex Tippin checks back in for Ethan Ellis. 1 minute, 9 seconds to go here in the opening half. Bigelow with a 16-8 lead over Danville. There's a steal by Solomon. Gets it to Martinez. Martinez will drive inside. Good move by Vincente there for the 2 points. Little John's cut it to a 6-point game here at 16-10 with 50 seconds to go before half. Hall trapped out front. They're going to get the Little Johns with the foul. I think it may be Vincent Martinez. It is going to be Martinez. That's his second. Bigelow's going to have it out of bounds here on the near side with 40.3 seconds to go in the half. Bigelow leads the Little John 16-10. Little Johns go with a trap there. Orr pulls up, 18-footer, no good. Rebound there by Scoggins. Back to Orr inside. Orr puts it up, no good, but he's going to draw the foul by Aiden Hilton. Orr's going to get 2 shots, it looks like. Yes, he will. I say 2 shots, but they're doing just 1 shot. He either makes both of them or misses both of them. So he'll get either 1 for 2 or no good. So he won't get a second shot. Martinez with the rebound for Danville. 20 seconds to go. Little John's trail by 6 here. See if we can get a basket here right before the half. Tippin with the ball. Looking inside to Gilkey. Passes to Gilkey. Good pass by Alex, and Solomon finishes. 4 points on the night. 6 seconds to go in the half. Bigelow pushes it up. Kyler Jones is going to pull up from 30 feet. No good, blocked by Martinez. And that's going to do it for the first half of action. At halftime, the Little Johns trail Bigelow by a score of 16-12. Back with second half action. The Panthers, Bigelow Panthers only dressing 6 tonight because they're still in football. Want to wish them good luck next week in the quarterfinal action. Not really sure who they're playing, but want to wish them good luck. There's Orr with a drive. He's going to be fouled on the floor by Aiden Hilton. So they'll get it out of bounds there. I think that's 2 on Hilton, and I have him for 2. See what the scoreboard's got him for. It is 3. Second on Aiden. Bigelow now with the ball. Number 1, Hall's they're gonna get a screen there on Logan Scoggins. They're gonna call him for a moving screen. So it's gonna be out of bounds to the Little Johns. Ethan Ellis inbounds it to Alex Tippin, who will run the point here. Little John starting the same 5 they did the game. Ellis, Tippin, Hilton, Shoemake, and Gilkey. Running the weave out here up front. Inside to Solomon. Solomon goes up strong, gets the basket. Solomon 6 points on the night to lead the Little Johns. 2-point game now at 16-14. Bigelow moving it around. Orr at the top of the key. Over to Jones. Jones back to Scoggins. Scoggins to Orr. Orr looking for a cut and haul. No, he's going to bring it back to 24. Brandon Moix. Bigelow patient here on offense, looking for a cutter. Orr again. Orr's a tall kid. Looks like he's about 6'3" or 6'4". Goes in, gets the rebound, puts it up strong, misses it. Hilton come away with it. Here come the Little Johns pushing it. Aiden Down the court, had it stripped away by Hall. Good play there by Hall, and here he comes. And he's going to draw the foul from Hilton. Hall's going to go to the line with 2 shots. Leading scorer for Bigelow on the night. Hall had 7 in the first half. That's Hilton's third. Hall will have the 1 shot to make 2 here. First shot is no good, so he won't get a second. Rebound for Bigelow, though. Hall back with the ball. He says, I'll just pull up and shoot a 3. No good. Good block out there by Solomon. Hilton comes away with it, but Solomon Gilkey did a good job of blocking out order there. Shoemate gives it to Tippin. He'll set the offense up top of the key. 13:23 to go here in the second half. Ellis with the ball, over to Shoemate. Shoemate drives inside, puts it up a little strong, no good. Knocked out of bounds, it's going to be Danville's ball. Checking in for Danville, number 13, Vicente Martinez. Checking in for Bigelow, number 21, Graylin Macon. Little Johns will have it underneath the basket here. Shoemate looks, inbounds it in the corner to Ellis to Gilkey. Gilkey will pull it out. They'll set the offense up here, top of the key with Alex Tippin. Knocked away there, but it's going to be retrieved by Ellis. Ellis to Gilkey. Gilkey back to Ellis. Inside to Tippin, knocked away. Stolen by Macon there. Here comes Hall with the ball for the Bigelow Panthers as they look to push it up the court. Over to Jones. 25 feet from the basket. Over to Scroggins. Scroggins dribble. Martinez on him. Got him stopped there. Needs some help. Gets it to Macon. Macon drives inside. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound by Shoemate. He gives it to Ellis, and here come the Little Johns. Little John's looking to get it inside to Solomon. He's got the guy on his back. They ought to give him the ball down there. Here comes the cross to Tippin in the far corner. He back outside to Shoemate, quickly moving it around the perimeter of the Little Johns. Back to the far corner. Tippin running the baseline here. Skip pass over to Martinez. Martinez pulls it back out. Trying to get somebody to come get the ball to start the offense again. Now he passes it to Solomon. He loses the handle on it, and Bigelow gets the ball back. Bigelow inside, stolen, knocked away by Shoemate to Vicente, and here come the Little Johns on the move. Ethan Ellis with the ball, looking inside. Now he's going to pull it back out and give it to Tippin. They're going to set the offense up. 11:04 to go here. Shoemate for 3, no good. So Bigelow comes away with it. That's Ethan Hall with the rebound. He pushes it into the front court. 16-14, Bigelow leads here. 10 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the second half. Orr, free throw line extended. Passes it over to Hall. Hall will drive. Back out to Jones. Jones will give it to Macon at the top of the key. Bigelow looking for a cutter here again. They flash Orr to the high post, but they don't give him the ball. Now Jones on the far side. Bigelow being very patient here on the offensive end. Inside, tipped away. I think it's going to stay with Bigelow. Yep, it will. Knocked out of bounds by Ethan Shoemate. Did a good job of deflecting the pass there, but it went out of bounds. Bigelow will maintain possession. Jones will bring it out front to set it up. 9:44 to go. Second half, Bigelow leads the Little John 16-14. Hall drives. He's going to get the hand check there on Ethan Ellis. It's going to be Ellis's first foul, I think. And it's going to be Bigelow ball out underneath the basket. Hall's going to inbound it for the Panthers. Lobs it up to Orr. Orr catches it and without coming down puts it up. His 6th point of the night. Bigelow leads now 18-14 here with 9:05 to go in the second half. Martinez with the ball. Back to Ellis. Ellis corrals it there. Now over to Shoemake. Shoemake pulls it back out. Little John's trying to be patient on offense here and get a good shot. Back screen there by Solomon. They'll switch it off. Solomon will get it back at the top of the key. Passes to Shoemake. Back to Solomon. Little John's will set it back up. Coach Wright calling a play there. See if they can do something a little different here to get a shot off. Martinez over to Solomon in the far corner. Solomon dribbles a few times. Back to Ellis. Over here to Martinez. Martinez drives inside. Back to Solomon. Solomon with the penetration. Jump stop. Puts it up. It's blocked by Orr. Good block there by Orr. It's going to stay out of bounds. It's going to be Danville's ball. Good block there by Orr. Solomon looked like he had an easy basket, and Orr came over and blocked it. 7:39 to go here in the second half. Little John's trail 18-14. Ellis open for three. Blocked out of bounds there by number 5, Kyler Jones. Ellis had a quick shot there, but Jones closed on him quickly and knocked it out of bounds. Little John's will have it out of bounds right here on the baseline. Shoemake inbounds it out near midcourt to Solomon. Little John's will set their offense up here. Little John's looking to get it inside. Tippin's got it now. Back out to the three-point line to Solomon. Over to Ellis. Ellis back to Tippin. 6:49 to go here in a fast-moving second half. Ellis looked at the three but didn't take it. Down in the corner to Solomon. Little John's pass it inside to Martinez. He's trying to get a handle on it. Bigelow comes away with it. There's Hall. He'll bring it down the court for the Panthers. Leading 18-14, Bigelow is over Danville. Hall over to Jones, to Macon. Macon inside again to Orr, and he's going to use his size to go up for an easy basket. Orr with 8 points. We're going to have a timeout here by Bigelow. 6:03 to go here in the second half. Little John's with the ball. Stolen there by Bigelow, but the Little John Solomon's going to get it back to Tippin in the corner for three. Alex knocks it down. 7 points on the night for Alex Tippin. So Little Johns have cut the lead in half. Now it's 20-17. Bigelow patient here. Heath Hall, who's their leading scorer on the night, drives inside, gets it all the way to the rack, and they're going to call a block on Shoemake and give Hall the basket. So Hall's going to have 9 points now on the night, I believe. And yes, that's 9 for him, and he'll get one more to add to make that old-fashioned three-point play. Bigelow, that's going to push the line to 22-17, I believe. They hadn't gave him credit for it on the scoreboard yet, but he does knock it down. So it's 20. I've got it 23-17 Bigelow, but they've got it 22. No, they added to 23. Okay, 23-17 Bigelow leads here with 4:35 to go in the ball game. Bigelow moving it around, Danville moving around. There's Tippin again for three. No good this time. Tipped out by Shoemake to Martinez. Good job by Ethan there, keeping the ball alive. Now Ethan drives inside, jump stop. He's going to draw a foul. Good job by Ethan getting to the rack there. Ethan's going to get one free throw to make two here. Hilton checks back in for Danville. He's going to replace Ethan Ellis. And he makes it. So he'll make the 0-1 to get two again in our modified rules here tonight. So 2 points there for Shoemake. He's got 4 on the night, and the lead's now at 4. 23-19, Bigelow leads. Going to have a whistle there. Going to call a double dribble on Ethan Hall for Bigelow, and he kind of looks at the ref puzzled like, what did I do? Little Johns will get the ball back here. 3:24 to go in the second half. Little Johns trail by 4 at 23-19 here. See if we can get a basket here to cut that lead in half. Little Johns have been patient offensively tonight, looking for the right shot. Solomon back to Tippin. There's inside to Alex. Good pass. Alex couldn't get it to go out of bounds. I think it's going to be Danville's ball. Yep, it is. It's knocked out of bounds. Aiden Hilton tried to get it. It was knocked out there by Moss. There's Martinez over to Tippin. Tippin with 3 again. Knocks it down. Alex Tippin with his second 3 of the night. 10 points for the game for Alex to lead the Little Johns, and now it's a 1-point game at 23-22. Bigelow leads here with 2:23 to go in the ball game. Low scoring contest here. Of course, we've had a running clock the whole time, so that cuts down on your possessions. Knocked out of bounds there by Martinez. It's going to remain Bigelow ball here on the side. Going to get a foul there. It's going to be on Danville's 25, Ethan Shoemake. That's his third. It's going to be out of bounds Bigelow on the baseline. Ethan Hall to take it in now with 2 minutes to go. There's a 3 by Hall. No good. Shot it over. Missed everything. Here comes Shoemake, and he's tripped up there. He's tripped up there. They should give it. It should be a foul, but they're not going to call it, and they're going to give it Bigelow ball. Wow. It's got to be a blocking foul, but, I mean, he cleanly tripped. I mean, it was an accidental trip, but it's a trip. So they are stopping the clock here in the final 2 minutes, it appears. 16-minute halves, running clock, and they're going to stop it here. Inside to Orr. Orr puts it up, no good. Rebound by Martinez. Good pass there by Jones to Orr. Orr just shot it too hard. Here comes Martinez over to Tippin. Tippin thought about the 3, passed it to Hilton. Hilton drives, gives it back to Tippin. 1:32 to go. Little Johns trail by 1, 23-22. Martinez with the ball here over to Solomon Gilkey in the corner. Little Johns working patiently, trying to take the lead here for the first time tonight. Tippin with the ball. Little Johns briskly moving around the perimeter. Tippin drives to Shoemake. Shoemake drives, and he's going to pull it back out and give it to Solomon. 1 minute to go in the ball game. But Little Johns are going to set up the offense here, trying to get the lead here for the first time tonight. They trail 23-22. Solomon on the spin move, pulls up, drives in, shoots it, no good. Tipped up, and Bigelow's going to come down with it. Nope, they're going to throw it away. Martinez with the ball now. And he tried to get it inside to Hilton, knocked away. And the Little Johns are going to take a timeout. It's going to be Danville ball on the baseline. It's going to be a full timeout under the basket. Shoemake will take it out. Trying to get it inbounds, finally gets it into Tippin, now to Solomon. Little Johns trying to get that elusive lead that's been they hadn't been able to get it all night. Now they've had 2 shots at it here, hadn't been able to knock one down, so they're going to look like they may play for the last shot here. Shoemake with the ball, back to Tippin. 17 seconds to go. Tipping inside to Solomon. Solomon goes up strong, no good. Rebound by Hilton. Hilton puts it back up for the basket. Little John's lead, 24-23. And we're going to have a timeout by Bigelow here. Down at 7 seconds to go. Jones with the ball. Solomon Gilkey on him. He's over half court. 3. Down to 2. Timeout Bigelow. 1.8 seconds showing on the clock. 1.8 seconds to go. Bigelow's going to have it out of bounds in front of their own bench. Little John's lead by 1. Bigelow's going to have to get it inbounds and get a shot off here with a chance to win the game. Let's see. It's taken out of bounds by Moix. He passes it to Hall. He heaves up the 3. No good. No good, and that's going to do it. Little Johns are going to come away with a 24-23 win over Bigelow. Great game there by the Little Johns as they were able to pull out the victory. And that's going to wrap it up tonight. So final score tonight, Danville 24, Bigelow 23. In boys actions, the Little Johns came away with a 27-point loss to Bigelow in the earlier action tonight.